I got a special guest right now. She's talking to me.
Yeah. He tries so hard not to have a certain guest not around, but she's going to pop up or he's going to, yeah.
You guys want to see something cute, though? Come here.
Oh, yeah. We talk about horror. We talk about cars. We talk about music. We talk about the random shit. But I'm willing to bet there's a lot of Halloween fans out there. A lot of car fans out there. I'm willing to bet there are a lot. In fact, from a lot of posts that I've seen from all of you throughout the years, through your Instagram, through your Facebook. And what are the number one videos on YouTube? Are the ones that have puppies in them.
There's my baby right here.
And the thing of it is, his youngest daughter's birthday is tomorrow. So, well, hope she didn't hear that.
Oh, she knows. She knows. They're all my babies.
So every once in a while, while we're doing these podcasts, if you hear a little muffle, it's just one of the kids upstairs, and I'm also talking about the ones with four legs too.
What is up, guys? Welcome back. Thanks for meeting us back down here in the man cave. My name is Chris, and the strapping young lad next to me would be...
I'm Scott.
Strapping young lad.
35 years old.
Hell yeah.
Turn those numbers around.
Don't give that away. What the hell?
Oops.
You ruined my whole thing.
So what's up, Chris? How you been doing?
Sweating my ass off, my man. Sweating my ass off. It's hot out there. Work sucks. Just dumb. Nothing. Let's keep it positive. I don't even want to talk about
I know we don't want to talk about it, but I do have to ask real quick. Obviously, with the work you do, it's outdoor related. With you being closer to the sun than the average person, how the hell?
I fly a little too close.
Yes,
to the sun.
Chris' job requires him to be up higher than most of us. In this damn heat, I don't know how you manage. I just don't.
Wife and kids in your head the whole time,
yeah,
buddy. That's really it.
That'll do it, I guess.
That and Gatorade.
Gatorade and yeah, because that's what we're drinking tonight. Gatorade.
Is that their new flavor?
Yes, it is. It's actually from Holland.
Amber's the new flavor.
Yeah. Well, Chris, I know that you and I have been really excited about what's about to happen for us next week. I mean, we got a busy Saturday coming up. And of course, a lot of you, and I'm still trying to figure it out up here how we're going to do that, but we'll figure it out. What are we doing next Saturday? I'm already blanking.
Cars, right? Cars are up on the list. But after that, we're definitely looking to having a guest on that we're pretty excited about by the name of Florian Linkus.
Florian Linkus. I'm going to get his name down. Florian Linkus. That sounds easier now that you've said it. Florian Linkus. Actually sounds pretty cool.
He's German mask maker.
German. Ooh, so for all of you UK listeners out there, in other words, our European listeners, because I've spoken to a lot of individuals from the UK. This is going to be probably really special for you. Really for all of us, I should say. But I'm thinking kind of like outside the box when it comes to the whole Maya related, right? Definitely Maya related.
His newest studio goes by the name of Fearcraft Studios.
Yes, I've been checking out his website. And, of course, naturally, his Instagram and his Facebook. And I'm highly impressed with what he's got going on there.
And, he's just a cool guy. I just want to... What was the beer he sent us? Oh, my God. I got to find that beer.
I've got it saved. I've got
it. He just wants to sit down. He wants to have some beers. He wants to hang out. He wants to talk music. He makes music as well. He does music composing. He's kind of all over the map. He likes to dip his toes in a lot of different ponds.
I've noticed that when I had some brief conversations, thanks to Instagram, using because I'm lazy with texting and all that. I'll send audio or videos because I'll be honest, my eyes suck. Probably from I'm editing all the time, making excuses here. But just listening to him, I feel like, okay, I'm below him when it comes to his intelligent levels. So granted, he's obviously a very nice guy. He's a father of 3. Sound familiar, Chris?
Very much.
And he's very talented, like you said, a music composer. Yeah. But I wanted to talk to you else, obviously, Chris, and everybody else is listening and watching. Because, by the way, Chris, I know we're not doing this on our normal Thursday night, right?
No. Trying to get this one out fast.
Yes, definitely. Thank you for reminding me of that. This gentleman from Fearcraft Studios, he's got something special going on here, big time, and it actually starts today, Saturday, the 15th of July. It runs through August 15th of July of 2023. I want to make that very, very clear, because if you're listening to this a year from now, you'll be like, oh, crap, how do I get involved? No, it's 2023.
Shit, missed the boat.
Yeah, I always feel like that's very important. Yes, our special guest that will be on here on the 22nd also has something going on starting today. This is basically really a huge announcement. He is giving away this OG45, Ultimate Collector's Edition. And I've got notes here just to help me out to be on the safe side. And how to enter to obviously win this giveaway. Naturally, you have to go to their website. And I'll have all this stuff here on the screen. Not to mention, I'll make it very clear now, in the description box of this video, I'm going to have it available here, at the original YouTube channel that I've had, the bar downstairs. And, of course, the important one, meet us in the man cave, because this is the important YouTube channel, because it's the podcast. It's the one that kicks ass. It's the one that doesn't put you to sleep like all those other podcast networks out there. Did I say that out loud, Chris? Yeah, I think I did.
Hey, I'm just letting you go with it, brother.
But yeah, he has this giveaway, and how you enter, like I said, you have to go to his website. Basically, what you have to do is you have to place an order, a minimum value of 20 euros or 20 USDs. Here in the $20. Here in America, $20 between today.
USD's nuts.
Yeah, these USD's nuts. You see, that's why we're so smart over here in America.
I'm sorry. I it just, sometimes you got to go with it.
I love it. I love it. And all our Germany fans are loving it too right now. Or, see, we're not bright. We're just here. Like I said, it's between today, July 15th and August 15th. So you will automatically be activated for a ticket for this giveaway when you make a purchase for at least a minimum of 20 euros or 20 USDs. These nuts. Each order will activate one OG45 USC Ultimate Collective Editions, in other words, giveaway ticket. For any additional 20 euros or $20 spent on extra tickets, it'll be activated. For an example, if you spend 40 euros or 40 USDs, you will have 2 entries in the raffle pot, increasing chances of winning. Does that make sense, Chris?
Absolutely.
Okay, I wanted to make sure. Any order with the...
Well done.
Well, thank you.
Thank
God to the notes. Actually, I'm surprised after I say my eyes suck, but I've got bold print right here to help me out too. Why did I have to tell you guys that? Anyways, any order with the Fearcraft Studios grants a free shipping. Let me repeat that. Any order through and with Fearcraft Studios grants free shipping. Free shipping. In 2023, free shipping.
From Germany, by the way.
I mean, Amazon tries to, but don't you have to pay a lot to get that free shipping with Amazon?
Oh, sure.
Just saying.
Not only that, but I do believe he's throwing in a few extras there, isn't he?
Yeah, I believe so. Obviously, what you win, of course, the mask itself, the OG45, with it being completely finished. And Chris, obviously, we were talking beforehand a little bit. You've got some other items that could very well be very close to what he's giving us away. If, of course, the winner with the giveaway here, that's the printed box. You were showing me this.
It could be.
It could be. But think about this.
Yeah,
A printed
I
box.
We haven't seen anything yet, but from this this pre-order that I had from a while back, this is the Rotten Hero.
Could you bring that a little bit closer?
Sure can.
Well, this isn't the mask. This is something that Chris received from him, like you said, a while ago.
Yeah, this is quite a few years old now,
but it's very close to what he's working on now. I mean, obviously, from the photos that we are seeing publicly already, from Facebook to Instagram to what Chris and I have been doing our best to help, help promote this, obviously, already through our Instagram and Facebook account. But, this is something I think a lot of Halloween fans and what we're about to see, especially the winner. And, of course, he's got to be making more than just one. But I think a lot of us original Halloween fans, OG fans, would have rather seen something like this in a certain trilogy.
I love this little guy right here.
Yeah, it's got that Dick Warlock, where the patch is wearing off right there.
Yeah, I mean, he was trying to replicate the hero as it stands now through a Kirk. Through a touch.
Holy crap. That's amazing. I mean, I'm just looking right now through your camera with a dirty screen on my laptop, and that I could already tell that's amazing. And this is just something that he did years ago. So what we're going to see here soon is going to be beyond this, because he's actually sculpting this mask that you're going to receive. That's because he's been sharing images like crazy, of what the work that he's been obviously readjusting, trying to fix this. He's been looking at every detail to its perfection. In fact, if I remember correctly, Chris, did he mention to you that his goal was that he was going to try to finish this Friday? Well, granted, technically right now, Chris and I are recording at 11:30 at night Eastern time here in Ohio, the heart of it all. So he's like 6 hours ahead of us. And
armpit of America.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he said his goal was he was wanting to finish it on a Friday.
I believe that sounds right. I don't want to misquote him or anything like that, but I think he's at 95% right now.
Okay. I'm getting excited just thinking about this. You were showing the mask that you received a couple years ago. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the time frame, but the box, this, like you said, we haven't seen the box yet, but I think of like when I have received, and believe me, I'm very thankful from any artist that I've gotten before, a box, not some plastic bag that you receive from some company out of California.
This is it's a little step above it, but I don't know how I can show it with the mic in the way. I'll just have to move that. Can you talk for me?
Oh, yeah. So as Chris, as he's showing this box right here, it's got some major character to it. Now, keep in mind, this isn't exactly, this could be what he's got in mind, but chances are, as he's creating his own mask, as he's sculpting it, as he's designing it, he may want to go above and beyond with the type of box that he's going to ship your mask in. And I'm looking at the material now. It looks like straw or some type of shredded material. And from what I understand from a mask maker that's here in the United States, from Death Studios, he actually recommends that you use paper instead of plastic when it comes to shipping or even displaying your masks. Like when you stuff a mask with paper, and that's looks like what he uses, shredded paper, to ship your mask in.
Yeah, it's cardboard, actually.
Cardboard? Well, okay. Thicker paper in this case. Trying to make myself look like I know what I'm talking about. It was a tree one time. There we go. But that is really cool.
A little closer there.
Oh, yeah. Definitely cardboard. No doubt about it. Thanks to Chris's new camera, that focus came on real quick to that cardboard, too. I'm just telling you, there's more. You gotta every once in a while go, man, I'm glad I got that camera.
Very cool though,
Yeah.
It's just an added touch.
Does it say the Rotten Hero?
Yep, 78.
That's a cool ass name. That is, I want to give props to something in the past, the Rotten Hero.
Yeah, I don't want to misquote it, but I believe there were 25 of them.
in the past, or is it present?
Yeah, offered 25.
25? Well,
I believe so.
there's a good possibility we'll find out maybe soon. I'm thinking. Now, of course, as we were saying, this is what you could be winning. The winner, of course, obviously the mask itself completely finished, a printed box, probably very close to what Chris was showing you there, an OG45 nameplate. Now, as you could see behind Chris, he's got DTOF, you may be able to see it in mine, the one DTOF that I have. I mean, let's face it. If you're going to have your collectibles that you've worked hard for, it's cool to have a friggin' nameplate for your mask.
I know. I love them.
Oh, and the booklet. I mean, a booklet, the creation of the OG45.
See, I don't know if he's going to follow this type of template or what, but this was also another thing he threw in.
Okay.
I'm not sure. It's like a production still type.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. I see.
But
that's kind of,
yeah, I'm not sure if he'll include that or not, but that is what came in the package. And then,
did you even expect that though?
No, I didn't expect none of this. He just kind of kept. I originally had my pre-order, and that was, what it was, and then it was the payoff, and then he would kind of update as he was finishing masks, and then he kept kind of coming up with ideas, and he'd message us, and he'd say, well, I'm going to include this box, I'm going to include some production stills, I'm going to include pictures. He just kept kind of updating it, so it was paid off. He didn't raise the price, he didn't do anything such as that. It just, he kept kind of throwing things in with it, which I kind of admired. I thought that was pretty nice.
Yeah, that I don't want to compare. I'm not going to, because I'm thinking of other products that's completely unrelated. Let's technical iPhones, for an example, and I'm sure, say Samsung's, because that's usually the other big flagship phone. Seems like that's a cool thing with the box. You get all this extra stuff and all that. It's real, but obviously,
right, until they started taking it all away.
Yeah, yeah. But this is an individual that loves what he's doing. He appreciates it. He understands, because he's obviously a collector himself one time, which we will get into that obviously next Saturday.
Oh, hell yeah.
There was, yes. This is what, obviously, like I was stating there, the creation of the OG45, a newspaper print of Michael Myers. In other words, Michael Myers is dead. I think it's that classic, newspaper print, but still, that's cool as hell. I mean, imagine if Chris, if you won this, which, by the way, we are not going to be eligible for winning this mask. Okay. I just want to make that very clear. But if you,
no, we would not do that.
Yeah, no, we're not eligible.
No, that's a cool display piece. I mean, I would throw that in a shelf or in a DTOF, wherever you want to throw it in. That's gonna be cool.
If you were going to go to Hobby Lobby, by the way, I know Hobby Lobby's not everywhere, but it's a really cool craft. They get like little frames that are either nice but not, and some that are affordable too, for stuff like that. Yeah. You pointed out something earlier that got me to thinking about coffee that he's also giving away. I'm trying to scroll through this.
Ah, yes, kind of we usually see like a 12 or a 16 ounce, but this one's a 15 ounce mug.
Yes.
Of the OG45.
That's cool.
It's cool as well.
Yeah, 15 ounce.
And a t-shirt after that.
Of your size, that I do remember, because I'm always complaining about my size, and I'll leave it at that.
I mean, if you start adding all these things up, it's not bad, man. That's
free shipping.
Very generous. Very generous.
Very generous. Oh, and by the way, the winner, your prize will be shipped out in October of this year. Because I know how anxious we are as collectors. You hit up your favorite artist, that you purchase your mask from, and you're just, even if it's okay, and let's just say, and I'm going to be very kind and respectful, say you ordered a mask from Tots, and I know like the Rob Zombies are supposed to be coming out this year, and you're really hoping that you get it before October. I mean, granted, we'll live if we get it November, December, but there's just something about you got to have your mask before October 31st, especially if you're planning on wearing it to like a costume party or something like that.
It's like Christmas. It's just exciting.
Exactly.
It's exciting.
It's our Christmas time of the year. So, yes. Oh, and by the way, I also want to make this very, very, very clear. When you're going to the website to obviously purchase your items, that minimum of $20, because there is a lot of really cool stuff there for women too, by the way.
Oh, yes.
You want to make sure that you read the terms and conditions for the raffle, and it's very easy to find. You don't have to try to figure out, well, how do I find this information? If you could figure out how to use TikTok or all these other social media, this is a website, and it's easy to find this information. Basically, head on over to fearcraft.de and place a minimum order of at least 20 euros or 20 USDs to have a chance to win this amazing giveaway.
Very cool.
Making sure I haven't missed anything else other than the fact that I will have this information. Chris and I, will have this information in the description box of our YouTube channel. I will also have this information when you are listening to us on your favorite podcasting app, whether it's Spotify, Apple, Google, Amazon, and the list goes on, because I try to remember to add this additional stuff in the description box. But yeah, that's pretty much it on that. Of course, if there's anything else I've missed, the good news is, like Chris said, we're going to have our very special guest here joining us Saturday.
That's right.
Yep, next Saturday.
That's right. Join in, tune in, meet us down here for that, because I'm excited about that. I want to talk music with him. I want to really open up his mind to everybody. I want to see what's going on with him. Really want to get behind the mask on it.
Yeah.
We're going to cover the mask, but we like to relax and hang out down here.
You're right about that.
Shoot the shit.
Chris has made it very clear to me. This podcast, Meet Us in the Man Cave, it's not just about horror, folks. It's about cars. We love our cars, especially Chris. I'll learn more about that next week. Believe me, I'm getting up very early to be a part of this car event. So
sorry about that.
It is what it is. I'm gonna I got to remind myself to get those batteries charged up and everything else. But hey, I played in this too. I'm excited about it. But it's also about music. If you love music, Chris, you brought it up too, because I was like at one time, I don't know, do you think these Meyer fans are going to enjoy music as much? And you even said something about John Carpenter.
I believe in it. I believe they will. I don't think it's possible to watch Halloween without being intrigued by the music, the mystique of it and everything else. It's so simple, but it just grabs you and it just holds on to you.
You said something about your daughters when you get a text notification.
Oh yeah, all the time.
How many?
Every text, every email, everything that comes through, I pretty much have all set to the jump scare, so they know immediately.
So I wonder what the odds are that there's other Halloween fans out there. Or let's say Friday the 13th, Freddy fans, Chucky fans. The list goes on and on and on and on. They got to have their phones set up for stuff like that. And it's music related. Mm-hmm. And of course, random shit, which I got to pin this real quick because you brought it up. And I agree so highly. Because Chris and I also want to make sure that we keep up with trending topics. This OG45 is definitely going to be a trending topic. There's no doubt about it. But I wanted to bring up something real quick, and we don't have to dwell on it, but it has to relate to random shit.
Okay.
I think a lot of horror fans are very much aware of the Manson family. Leslie Van Horton, probably, but
I believe that's right. You told me in private,
yeah,
and I believe that's
right. Because I always butcher it right now. I mean, I could butcher the names to friends right now, and you and I, yeah, how can I? Don't go there, Scott. But yes, this is someone.
Pressure's on.
Yeah.
Pressure.
How could I forget Jennifer Aniston?
Hey, how you doing?
Don't even put her name in this right now. No. Shame on me.
Yeah, you'll have me doing horrible things.
She had been eligible for parole before, and she was released on parole many years. And then obviously, I'm not going to, like I said, I don't want to go through the whole history, but a woman that was one of the members of the Manson family that was technically, she wasn't there during the Sharon Tate, but the Belankes, I'm butchering that right now. She was responsible. Yes. She was responsible for that night because Tex and Charles basically said, you got to do something. I'm going into it way too much because I don't want to insult either one of the individuals. I don't want to make this about the killers, because I think we as society make it about the killers way too much. It's one thing when it's Michael Myers, when it's fictional, but when it's real life,
We really do.
it's a big difference.
We really do. We turn them into celebrities.
Exactly.
It's a problem.
But Leslie, she's going to be free, if not already. From what I've been watching a little bit here and there, but Leslie will be free. And I know there's going to be a lot of mixed feelings on that. I don't know. I just thought I wanted to bring that up, especially, I mean, you better be listening right now. You better be subscribing.
That'd be a topic that we could, maybe that's something where we could put a pulse on the live community for that. See what people are thinking. Maybe that's alive.
Yeah, because I mean, this is something that just, it did happen before. It happened a year before I was born. So, I mean, I don't know. When I heard that, I was like, oh my God. I never thought anybody that was still alive from that day that was responsible. I never thought any of them would have been released. Never thought. Other than that, have you heard anything interesting before we basically head off here? I mean, because I know we could go on and on and on. We're guilty at that.
I really haven't. But going back to, if you're a fan of the Hero, Florian actually did he kind of superimposed the Hero's details on top of his new sculpt. I don't know if we can show that picture or not, but it's pretty accurate. I mean, I could do it on my phone here, but I don't know if they'd be interested in it, I guess.
Well, you could, I could always put that up here on the screen too, adding it into it.
You can see the white outlines here of the Hero there and the features that are coming out after that of his sculpt. It's pretty accurate. I just thought that'd be something to throw in at the end.
No, because that's important, because this subject is mainly about his work and what, obviously individuals that were, hoping to win or obviously eventually purchase one of their own. That's a key thing to bring up, no doubt about it. I can't wait to see.
It's cool.
I can't wait to see it when it's finished. Obviously we all are, but we'll get it with him being our guest, and I'll try my best to hit the mute button more because I want that gentleman to have the opportunity to speak as much about that, and naturally making sure that, like Chris said, we want to, because he's prepared for this. He's excited. He wants to talk more. We want to, talk about what he's working on here, promoting it, letting you folks know if you want to win this opportunity to win not just the mask, but all these other cool additional prizes. But I'm curious. You imagine an individual who's sculpting, who's also a musical composer, and also could appreciate fine crafts, and just he's a guy who loves to hang out in his own man cave.
Oh yeah, that's what I like to hear. And Florian, we will be trying to track down that beer. I cannot pronounce that.
I know.
Rodeburger?
Rodeburger? Burger set for us, yeah, with the ERG. I
think that's right.
Well, there's a place.
I'm gonna find
there.
It.
There's a place that's not too far from us. We're actually considered like southwestern Ohio, so we're not far from Kentucky, northern Kentucky. And there's some places there that, they like to take pride in the different imports of not just beer, but spirits, wines, even cigars. The list goes on and on and on and on. Even their delicatessens and all that. I mean, this is I'm speaking of the Party Source right now. I should have just said that name earlier because, boy, would I love to do some plugs for them. I'd always imagine they would have that beer there because they've always carried. It was like a Toys R Us for wine spirits enthusiasts.
Yeah, I'm going to call them and see if they got it.
Well,
we're going to have it.
Yeah, it would be interesting to do a taste test next Saturday.
We're gonna do it. We're going to make him feel right at home. We're going to invite him right into our man caves. That's what we're going to do.
That's right. And if we cannot get that, this lager, this beer, if we can't share an actual pint of what he's recommended, I'll make sure that I have something not too far in Holland right here, and something from Ireland right here, something like that, as I dropped a Cemetery Gate Productions coaster. So there's a plug there, Terry Lambert.
See, this is another thing we could do. Each guest we have on, we'll have them recommend a beer. We'll taste test with them. That'd be a nice little segment. I think we should add that.
Did I ever mention Chris was a genius? If not, he's a genius. That also reminds me, since you are a genius, we want to make it very clear right now. Please, if you have any questions that you want to ask for our guest, leave it in our Instagram, at the DM. Meet us in the man cave. I'll put it right here on the screen because there's a lot of underscores, and I'll butcher it right now. Our own damn Instagram. The DEG, you know how I did. Let's leave a message there. If you have any questions for our guest, or if you would prefer to email us, there's the email right there as well. It's pretty much meet us in the man cave at Gmail. So if you got any questions, please feel free to leave it there. We'll do our best to answer your questions, or our guests will answer your questions about that mask, about that beer, about the music that he's obviously composed, or just what he prefers to do when he's not sculpting, when he's not creating music, what kind of stuff he enjoys down in his man cave. Probably the same shit that we enjoy. Some peace and quiet.
I hope he's good at,
and some music.
I hope he's good at describing beers, because pretty much my expertise is, yeah, that's pretty good, or I don't like that.
I'm not sure you know what? I could be wrong about this, because we could get into some beer subjects since you did bring it up, our guest being responsible. Obviously, we're hoping that you're not a minor, because we don't need that here. But Chris, so far what I've noticed, you definitely have got some local tastes here and all that, which there's nothing wrong with that, because we got a lot of good beer around here.
Are you getting sick and tired of always losing at hide and go seek? Well, go open a can of Meet Us in the Man Cave beer. It friggin' tastes awesome.
Drink responsibly. Only available at Bubba.
You'll be able to find our special guest. We'll put the link to his Facebook, his Instagram. You know what? I'm going to have to ask him next week if he has a YouTube channel, or what other social media, of course, that you could find him, other than naturally the website, which is where you need to go in order to be eligible to participate in this giveaway. $20, folks, or 20 euros. I mean, just when you check out the website, you're going to be like, oh, cool.
So I can throw this up for you right now if you'd like. This is his old one, but this is more of his musical side of it. But if you just type in his name,
you'll definitely have to send that to me just to be on the safe side that I can add that to it. And where'd you find that at, since we're just talking about it right now?
Oh, that's on YouTube.
On YouTube.
It's just his that's his composer page.
Every Thursday here at Meet Us in the Man Cave. And of course, yes, I just got your notification here. By the way,
cool.
And Chris could definitely tell you this even more, and I'll start it off and he can finish it. The more subscribers, the more followers, the more listeners we get on this podcast via YouTube, Spotify, Apple, et cetera, the more we get here, the more we could do for you. Like having special guests, or Chris, what is it that you would like to do more of here?
I would like to do the live streams. I want to connect with people. It's kind of hard when you don't have that many to talk to. It's like trying to, But no, I would like to do that eventually, for sure.
Absolutely, I
want to connect.
We need to get that, but like you said, we need to connect more. So we ask you, just subscribe. That way you'll know when you get that notification bell. Holy crap, they're going to do a live one. Hey, I want to hang out with them in the man cave. Find out what the hell hey, I'll have a beer with them. It's not that hard. Or if you're not a drinker, hell, I have my iced tea or whatever your poison is. I hope I can say that here on YouTube. It doesn't
have to be a Thursday thing, by the way, if we do a live.
What's that?
It doesn't have to be a Thursday thing if we do a live, because, a lot of people work. They're not going to want to get shit-faced.
Yeah, we'll have to be responsible and do like that on a Saturday night or something like that.
Yes, just to clear that up.
Yes, live streams, that's something that we will, and we'll occasionally just go ahead and throw it out there anyways, just encourage you to join us. I think we get more guests, too, that way, the more viewers we can get on here.
Oh, absolutely.
More viewers, or more guests, sorry. Because I would love to have some more guests on here. pick their brains. And, the beauty of it is you don't have to necessarily be a name brand artist out there. The one that everybody knows, or the ones that, the usual suspects, I guess is the best way to put it.
No, we don't want to do that.
I would love to have some individuals that are just getting started.
Yeah. Get their viewpoint on things, how they're looking at the community and their experiences so far. I'm open to that as well. I don't want to, disclude anyone. I would rather include.
Exactly. That's so important. Because if you guys, I know Chris, I hate to sound like a bummer here, but I'm not getting any younger. But I would love to see, or I would love to know that if my time were to end in the 10 years from now, younger artists need to be a part of this community. Younger artists need to start sculpting, not be afraid. Younger artists need to start painting, not be afraid. So the more the younger artists get involved, the better off this community will be. And you will continue to possibly have more Halloween films, if that to be needed. That's up to you guys down the road, not me. I'm not going to go there, but I'm just saying you guys deserve to have your, I don't know, moment where, oh my God, my favorite Halloween was made in 2035, whatever.
Don't die with your music inside you. Is that how the quote goes?
Sounds about right. It sounds, if it hasn't been said yet.